Oblivion has so many quests, it's ridiculous. But did you know it actually has a treasure map based quest? No, you didn't, because Bethesda actually removed this quest from the game. I don't know why, because it was actually voice acted, it added 2 new locations, and the dungeon even contained unique traps that weren't even used anywhere else in the game. The treasure chest itself is actually one of the most valuable chests in the game in terms of contents. So if I have caught your attention and you're interested, to start this quest, we must find a location called the Fox's Den Inn, which doesn't actually exist in the original game, so for many this would prove impossible. But for us, we've solved this using mods. But first, an awesome offer from today's sponsor, Conqueror's Blade, a tactical free-to-play online 15 vs 15 siege skirmish game set in medieval times. Start out by creating and customizing your warlord with over 11 unique weapons and historically based classes to choose from. You can even change your build with abilities that change the outcome of battle. Then pick from over 75 units, melee, ranged, cavalry, and the newly added musketeers, azaps, and halberds, each with their own strengths and weaknesses. Your unit choice will of course affect your battle tactics. So to celebrate Season 4 Blood of the Empire's launch, you can grab an exclusive 7-day premium account from the link below in the description to give you guys a massive head start in the game. Conqueror's Blade even added new servers just for new players to make the matchmaking experience fairer. So there's really no better time to start the new season than now. So if you go south of the city of Coral, you will eventually discover the sunken camp, which is indeed in the original game. However, if we travel north of this location up this hill, we'll actually discover the fully restored Fox's Inn. And now we need to go inside and find Ralril, who will give us the treasure hunt quest.
Well met. Greetings.
You look like the adventuring sort. See this? It's a treasure map. Lots of loot to be had if you don't mind getting your hands dirty. But it'll cost you.
I think I'll pass. No, of course. I will take it.
All right then, here you go. Best of luck to you.
So let's take a look at this treasure map. Lake Canalus. Now this is actually a lake that is kind of marked on the map, but it's very hard to spot. The treasure of the sunken Shelley. So let's head down to the south, where the Lake Canalus is located. This whole location itself, though, is just a copy of all the other inns in the game, so there's not really anything specifically special to find here. It is intended that some of these NPCs do have extra dialogue conversations, but they don't actually appear in the game for some reason. So once we do arrive at the lake, we know that the treasure chest is buried somewhere around here. There's actually another new location that's been added to the game in the shape of a fort. It actually has an underwater area too, but first let's go and track down this chest. I believe it's around here, and it is extremely well hidden. Especially not helpful when you can't see anything. So here we are, here's the treasure chest. It's just here on the map, or on the local map. It's stuck in between these 2 rocks here. Let's go down and pick it up. I found the treasure chest wedged between 2 rocks at the bottom of Lake Canalus. However, it is locked. Maybe I should investigate the nearby fort Cuptor for the key. Let's swim back up to the surface here, and then we can swim over towards this newly added fort to the game. But first, we must swim downwards because half of this fort is actually submerged underwater, and we should come across a treasure chest. With 7 gold, how pitiful. Let's swim up into the keep. A Nern route. And we can walk around and find the actual entrance to Fort Cuptor. Strange name. Now if we go straight inside the fort and go to the right, what you'll find, a zombie. Yeah, Rexon. That there are undead creatures in here, but also we need to go to the lower levels of the fort, the battle main. Now we haven't even explored this level yet, so we're going to have a quick look around before we do. As you can see, there's some mysterious alchemy ingredients and a book on the children's Anud. and also the corpse of what is clearly a child, which is extremely creepy. There's also a lever here we can pull. That opens a gate behind us. A very disturbing shrine for necromancy. Somebody's clearly been down here experimenting for quite a while. There's also a coffin with some treasure in, some more necromancy objects, and of course, headless zombies. Like the headless statue, actually. Don't know what their plan is here. Anyway, let's head down to the deeper levels. And this area is indeed littered with necromancers. One just over here. Let's start out by taking out this necromancer before he summons... Oh! He's definitely spotted us. Get wrecked, son. Don't run from me. Ah. I like how he sounds like he's barking like a dog whenever we attack him. An extremely powerful skeleton guard. Now this dungeon is rather unusual because it actually utilizes a very unique feature that we never usually see in anywhere else in Oblivion, actually. So this is essentially a trap door, and you'll see if I run over it, it actually falls to the ground, and there's some zombies down there in the cave. We'll go down there in a moment. I also want to show you this. Another interesting feature. There's actually a bucket here. And if you look all the way to the top, you can actually see the top of a well. I've never actually seen this before in the game. Down here it seems like we have more necromancy. For some reason there's a potion of charisma here, so clearly they were trying to do their bit. But let's continue onwards through this rather troubling dungeon. Chest. Oh, goodness me. Oh, Jesus Christ. That scared the crap out of me. Holy moly. Oh. See, another trap. There's loads of traps all over this dungeon, in fact. And some very disgusting, disturbing things around too. Let's open this giant grate. Within we can see even more coffins and a very disturbing sight indeed. So we've explored most of the bottom floor here, and what you'll see is to the north here there is actually a boss room, and you can see the two bosses standing at the top here. Take them out. Oh my god, he's invisible. Get wrecked. Die. Where am I being attacked from? Oh my goodness. That's very evil. An invisible bandit. Ah, I can't even see what he's doing.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
I can't even see you. A terrifying battle. Die, wherever you are. Die. Ah, I've got you cornered now. Nothing you can do. I have defeated a bandit in the necromancer-infested court Cuptor. It is likely he holds the key to the treasure. I should retrieve the key, return to the chest, and see what treasure it holds. Okay, so this is... his name was Pete. Pete the Degenerate. Okay, Pete has a battle axe of depletion, a full dwarven set of armor. He also has some notes and the sunken chest key. Let's have a look at his notes, though. I'm very interested to see what the notes say, because the treasure we're about to uncover is absolutely ridiculous. Here we go, Pete's notes. Things were going well for me and the boys. We had a fort all to ourselves and mounds of treasure in every corner. Then these damn necromancers turned up and slaughtered everyone. If I had managed to convince them of my usefulness of being their guard, they'd surely have killed me too. Well, how can you be useful at being their guard if they killed all your men? Most of our treasure was confiscated and sold off. Also, they can buy supplies for their insane rituals. What they don't know, I still have the key to the treasure of the sunken Shelley. The biggest haul I've ever found. If I can just get an appropriate time to sneak out of the fort while the necromancers are distracted, I'm taking all of that treasure with me and leaving Cyrodiil. I want to be as far from these crazies as possible. Well, my friend, all I can tell you from playing Elder Scrolls games is necromancers exist all over this world. Oh, hello there, buddy. There's also a chest here in front of this altar with 100 gold in. But that is not the treasure we seek. Why is there a monk attacking me from... Aha! It is me, ESO. Get Rex up. It's like a monk who's just started digging up corpses. But now we need to head back outside this dungeon, but before we do, let's have a look at what's actually down here in this secret underground cavern. It is indeed a trap. Oh no. Ah! Disgusting. Get away from me. But as we make our way to the top of the staircase, we are trapped. We cannot actually activate the gate or anything. We have to go all the way back into the cave, and so we find a lever, which we can activate, and that's going to open that gate again so we can actually exit this time. Now we can finally exit, as you can see. Now I do wish that Bethesda... Oh, there's another trap immediately as you exit as well. Now we never actually saw any of these sort of traps, or at least not many of them, in Bethesda's Oblivion game. So it's really cool to see some of them were re-added with this restored quest mod we're playing through right now. Anyhow, now we are back outside and we can take a little swim over to the sunken treasure chest and see what's actually inside. Hopefully better loot than that. Now we can finally discover what the best treasure in Oblivion is. Open with the container key. 2 wildcard stones, 100, 250 diamonds, flawless pearls, flawless rubies, 3 of those, flawless sapphire, 1000 gold, 3 golden nuggets, and some topazes. Solid 2000 gold or so there. I've unlocked the chest to find over 1000 septims, some wildcard stones, and many valuable gemstones. The treasure of the sunken Shelley is finally mine. And this is just one of the many mysterious things that was removed from the Elder Scrolls Oblivion. I've actually linked a playlist below on where you can discover more secret things hidden within the game. And if this kind of content really interests you, make sure you subscribe and press the bell notification icon, and then YouTube will let you know each time a new video releases. But in the meantime, why not check out Guardian Tales, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day, and goodbye.